Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going to give it a few minutes while people are streaming in. I'm going to start sharing my. Nice, a nice little turnout today. Appreciate everyone taking the time on your Thursday to join us. Welcome in. We're going to be going through the promo. We'll go through some platform updates and we'll do a normal little giveaway. We'll give out some floats and we'll just have an overall good time here. Hopefully everyone in here agrees with my Twitter rants and isn't here to say they disagree. Take up our office hours, which could very well happen. I've been a bit controversial this morning, I can imagine. Good morning, everyone. Morning, really, for anyone? Okay. All right, so we will give it another 30 or 45 seconds and then we can get right into it. Okay, cool. So for a start, again, thanks everyone for joining. Chris, if you don't mind, can you drop in the float link into the office hours channel? We'll let everyone kind of grab the float while a few more people are streaming in here. And so for those who don't know, I assume most people do know at this point, but for anyone who doesn't know, the float is an NFT that you can mint for free. You do have to use the code that Chris or Grasslow put into the chat. You can mint, and it shows that you were here at this moment during our office hours. It's a way for us to be able to see who took the time to attend office hours, and there are a lot of future tools coming out that allow you to do different things with people who hold different floats. And so we don't have official plans, but we will definitely keep that in mind moving forward. And we're appreciative of the people who take the time to join us in office hours. So grab that float. It's also a fun way to just use the blockchain, mint a new NFT, and add to your Blockdo or your Lilico holdings. So enjoy, get in there, and we can get right into the promo. So hopefully you can see my screen, and we have been running a $10,000 giveaway where the purpose of the giveaway is we want people to try the platform. We know that there's a bit of friction between just simply buying and selling on the Top Shot platform and starting to engage with Flowty. And so we don't think the friction is that challenging to overcome. But a lot of people see that there's work, there are new terms you have to understand, you have to set up a new wallet, you have to withdraw, lots going on. And so what we wanted to do is essentially reward people for taking the time and putting in the effort to try the platform. And so that's the genesis of the promotion. What we're doing is instead of doing something like to the first 200 people who complete the promotion, we'll give one person $10,000. We thought it might be a more attractive offer if we give everyone $50 for completing the promotion. So we are giving $50 to the first 200 people who complete this. Just for reference, so people understand there's still time here, we've had 60 submissions so far. And so once we hit 100, we're going to go through and just make sure that everyone's properly submitted everything, that you've checked all the boxes, that you've responded to all the questions we have in this Google form, which I'll run through, and we'll notify anyone who hasn't completed it correctly, and we will ultimately post the Blockdo wallets of everyone who has successfully completed the submission, so that if you don't see your wallet, you know that either we didn't receive your form or you have an issue. And so we think hopefully that's a good way to let everyone feel better. It's kind of weird to just send in these forms and hope you did it all correctly. So we want people to feel comfortable about that. And so now to the actual promotion. So right now on Flowty, you can do loans or rentals. And so loans and rentals are both peer to peer, which means you can be on either side of the transaction. So for loans, you can be the person who's actually borrowing money or the person who's lending money. For rentals, you can rent an NFT or you can rent out an NFT. And so there are four different actions you can take on Floaty at this point, four different transaction types. And all we want you to do for the promotion is to do a transaction from each of those four standpoints. So we have an outline of what you need to do to be eligible for the promotion here. And I do want to stress when we say fund any loan on Floaty, we are encouraging, we are very comfortable with you saying, hey, Doctor Who and DCS, why don't the two of you team up and basically say, I'm going to put up a $5 loan with some nominal interest rate. Why don't you go and fund that? I'll fund your $5 interest with nominal rate, and we'll just help each other go through these four tasks. We don't care at all, frankly, if it is a quote unquote legitimate independent loan. Team up with a buddy. It should take, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to go through the different transactions and to fill out the form. And you each get $50 for it. And so for the people in here who have already completed it, this is a really good way to go to your friend and say, hey, I use this cool platform called Floaty that's run by a very attractive guy named Mike. If you try it, you can earn $50 and I will help you along because I am your close friend. And so we really, really encourage you to spread the good word. Kay Dunn, I see you're in here. We appreciate the tweet you sent out, kind of encouraging people to join in. But there is a little hand holding required for a lot of people. So grab a friend, grab community members, and bring them in for the promo. And for people who are in here right now, are there any specific aspects of the promotion that you want to run through in terms of how do you fund a loan? How do you set up a Blockdo wallet? How do you move moments around? How do you withdraw a moment? Is there anything in particular you want to drill in on? And we can set up a whole dedicated presentation of going through it from start to finish. Okay, great. So Apox, I am great. Awesome. All right. We are going to run through everything. So first of all, here is the Floaty platform. I'm going to disconnect my wallet. The purpose of the Floaty platform is to allow owners, traders, investors, and everyone else who's in the Flow blockchain ecosystem to have tools that improve their experience, improve the collecting experience, and give you access to liquidity or to temporary utility or to really ultimately anything you want to do with your underlying NFTs. And right now, what we support are loans and rentals. So the way a loan works is you are someone let's say you're a borrower, you own an NFT, you want to access liquidity without selling your NFT. What you can go do is you can take your NFT and say, I'm going to put this up as collateral. I want to borrow certain amount of money. We can use this Luka Doncic as an example. And if I don't repay you, you get the underlying NFT. So it's very similar to how a pawn shop works, for example, where you might go in with a TV, a watch, some jewelry, an old computer, whatever it is, and they say, all right, we'll give you, $100. You come back with $110 in a month. And if you don't, we're going to sell your item. That's effectively how this works. So in this case, the borrower is saying, I want to borrow, over $3,000. And they're saying to the lender, here's the deal you get. You put in $3,369.60, and I will repay you $3,456. And if I don't repay you, you get this underlying moment. And so that is the transaction. On the loan side, and we have lots of videos about that, so I'm not going to go into too much more detail. Hopefully that overview made sense. And the second transaction we support is rentals. So let's say that there is an ongoing Top Shot challenge and you own a moment that qualifies for the challenge, but you're not doing the challenge, but you don't want to sell the asset. You know that for a little while it's worth more then it will be a week from now because it's in an active challenge. What you can do is you can rent it out to someone else. You can say, I'm going to generate a little bit of passive income here. I'm going to let someone else complete the challenge without having to buy the moment. And I'm not going to sell the moment, but still capture the challenge premium. And so in this example, this Pascal Siakam MGLE, if someone wanted to rent this for a challenge, they can give you $30. They would put up another $625. And this serves a similar purpose to the collateral for the loan, where if the renter does not return this NFT, the original owner gets the deposit. If they do return the NFT, the deposit is sent back to the renter. So really, as long as you return the NFT, your only expense is $30. If you don't return the NFT, this $625 also gets taken from you, but you get to keep the underlying NFT. So that is the basic functionality of the platform. And again, for the promotion, all we want you to do, and we'll run through how, is do the four sides of the equation. So take an NFT you own, put it up for a loan listing, and have someone else fund it. Fund someone else's listing, take an NFT you own and rent it out to someone else, and rent someone else's NFT. So, how the hell do you do all of those things? Great. So, I'm assuming I'm using Top Shot as an example. It's the most widely used platform on Flow. Right now, we do support Top Shot, Flowverse Socks, Flowvitar, and Ballers, but I'm going to use Top Shot for now. So, first thing you need to do is pick a moment in your collection. Top Shot's frozen right now. Pick a moment in your collection, and we'll hopefully this loads at some point, that you want to withdraw from your Top Shot account to a third-party Blockdo wallet. Okay? Then you go to this link. So I'm going to drop it into the office hours chat right now. This is also available in our Top Shot resources channel. Once you have, great, thank you very much, Top Shot. You have chosen a moment you want to withdraw. Let's just say I chose Anthony Davis Top Shot debut. Hopefully he has a bounce back year. All you do is you copy the URL, which I don't know if you guys can see the URL or the address bar, but you copy the URL and you paste it into this how to export from Dapper Wallet link and click export. And that is it. This will then bring you to a screen that says connect wallet. If you don't already have a Blockdo wallet, it's extremely easy to set one up from here. And I know I just said it's extremely easy. If you have any questions about how to do that, just ask us. But we have a limited time here, so I'm just going to run through this. So you would click connect wallet, export moment, and then voila, you go back to Flowty, you connect the same wallet that you just exported your moment to. And we'll do that now. And looky here, go to your profile, and there it is. I have now withdrawn a moment. So, Apox, in answer to your question, I am going to refer you to our official, actually, I don't know if it's there, to be honest. What I'm going to do is ask Trevor or Chris to share the page with you that shows the supported NFTs. Right now, it is Top Shot, Flowvitar, Ballers, and Flowverse Socks. So yeah, Trevor or Chris, if one of you guys don't mind dropping in the link there. So now, Epox and Panda, I think you're in here as well. You now want to put up your first loan listing on Flowty. You choose the NFT that you want to put up. Right? You check the box here, very nifty UI. Thank you to our developers. And you click New Loan. Right up here, this green button. And all you do here is you choose the terms of the loan. Nice, thank you, Trevor. So the way you choose the terms of the loan are borrower receives. What this means is if a lender funds your loan, this is how much you will receive. Let's just say you want to do 10. Okay, then borrower rate. This is you choosing your own interest rate. So let's say you're comfortable with a 5% interest rate and you want the loan for 60 days. Okay, That is, oh, sorry, we have a minimum loan size of 25 here. So it's fine. You're doing with a buddy. It doesn't really matter. So this would be the loan. You say you want to receive $25. You're paying 5% interest, and it's a 60-day loan. And then you would put it up. So you would click next, 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 confirm. So we can help you through the steps if you want, but I'm trying to be conscious of time. And then it would appear in the marketplace just like this. All right. Now we're on the loans tab, just like this. And then in order for you to complete that leg of it, just tell your buddy, fund this transaction. I will fund yours, and then we'll be even on money. Great. We can repay easy enough. Okay. Then to fund a transaction, your buddy just put up a loan. Great. Thank you, buddy, for putting up the Gabby Williams loan. All you do is you make sure you have 2688 in your wallet. We have a whole article about how to get USDC, so we can talk about that. Feel free to ask questions. And click fund. All you have to do is click fund, click next. You get some warnings, safety first, and then you fund the loan. Great. You've now completed 2 legs of the promotion. Next, you go back to your profile. You pick a moment. You click new rental this time. You click the length of the rental. Let's say 9 days. You choose a rental fee, $5. You choose a refundable deposit. And a reminder, what the refundable deposit means is that if someone rents this from you and doesn't return it, they never give it back to you, you get to keep the refundable deposit. So you want this to be higher than the value of the underlying moment. And so here we have the value of the underlying moment right here. It's $520. So I'm going to say I want the deposit to be $700. So if someone doesn't return this NFT, sucks. I lost my NFT, but I get $700. And this is basically suggesting I can go buy another version of this NFT if I want, or you just keep the money if you want. Great. This is all you have to do to put up a listing. So you put up a listing, and it'll appear in the, you go marketplace, rentals, it'll appear up here, like any of these. And then just tell your buddy, rent it. Okay, so in order to rent, you click one, and you get to this page, and you click rent. Are you sure you want to rent this NFT? Safety first. Continue. Get some disclaimers. Great. And done. You are now done with the promotion. Go to your Google form, input a few links, input a wallet address, and $50 is yours. You've now learned how to use the best tool available to NFT collectors on Flow. Yes, there we go. DCS. Get some friends going. Apox and DCS. You guys seem like you can be buddies. Or you guys can help Panda Bear Guy too. And Panda Bear, I don't know if you have a Dapper wallet. Depending on where you are, a lot of Dapper wallet holders can withdraw Dapper balance to USDC on Flow. So I went through that really quickly in an effort to keep it moving, keep it interesting. And I know we've got some users on here who know how all this works. So I'm trying to be conscious of everyone's interest and time. Are there any questions about what we just ran through? And if you have questions at any time, you can, there's a million links in here that you can use. You can go to questions, support, although that's more of a technical thing, but you can do it if you want. General, just fire away with questions. We love answering questions. And while we're here, if you're wondering why would I use these products, we also have articles for that. So Trevor, in the blog version of the documents, there's a document that says reasons to borrow on Flowty. I think that's a helpful one to share. Actually, it's within the Discord too, I think. There's a lot of interesting here. Nantucket, that's a great question. So Nantucket asks, for anyone who's listening and not watching, will there be a leaderboard of who's loaned the most and who's rented the most and that kind of stuff? And the answer is absolutely yes over time. We're working on a lot of interesting features and fun features, and we definitely want to add a kind of social competitive element to it, and leaderboards do a great job of that. So that's definitely in play. We don't have an exact timeline on it, but we are definitely conscious of it and working on it, and that's a fun question. eTableau, unreal question, great question. So One of the parts that people don't love of the rental side of the platform, where are we? Okay, here we go. Of the rental side of the platform is that you need to put up a deposit. And even though you get this back, it's kind of annoying to have the liquidity. And we get that. So there are a couple of things here. We are starting to talk to some platforms about whether or not we can kind of work with them to come up with a solution um, to not needing a deposit. For Top Shot purposes, the only way Top Shot's platform recognizes that you own an NFT for the purpose of a challenge is if you outright own it. And so there is no way for us to guarantee that the person who rents it and now owns it returns it to the original owner without there being a financial incentive for them to do so. So while the deposit's annoying, it's what allows the platform to be anonymous and trustless. You can rent out assets to someone you've never met, to someone you don't trust, to someone who might be a scammer for all you know, and you are fully protected because there's a refundable deposit attached to it. And so we are working on different ways to try and work around that deposit without sacrificing any safety or any ability for people to interact with anyone else around or anyone else on the platform. But there are a few steps that we need to do, and we need cooperation from the platforms. Um, but it's a really good question, and we're also coming up with one other interesting idea. But it's so interesting that I don't want to reveal it yet because I don't want other platforms to do it. Yes, great question, Mr. M. Okay, so um, using this same link, Mr. M, I'm going to reply to you. Um, Here are the instructions right here. You enter your Top Shot name, username, or your Dapper wallet. You click import to generate a link and a QR code. So here, let's see. I don't think I've ever used this. Let's see. Import. Right. Okay. So then this is my Dapper wallet address. This is a QR code for my Dapper wallet. Okay. You can click this to verify your account is correct, which I've done, and this looks correct. Yes, this is me. Right. Then in your Blockdo app, so you do need the Blockdo app, Mr. M. Locate exactly what you want to send back to your Top Shot account and scan the QR code, verify the wallet address, send moment. Done. Trem, if you have any questions about that, it's a little bit complicated. It's annoying. It's kind of uncomfortable to just send your moment into the ether and hope it arrives back in your Top Shot account. You can always ask for help. We do enjoy helping our users. Nantucket, would we embed this on our platform? What we'll likely do, and we probably should have it already, to be honest. That's a good question. We have links to external articles kind of throughout. Frequently asked questions, a primer, kind of an overview of exactly how to do the process. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have like a little toolbox section, maybe another tab, maybe just links. But for current purposes, everything can be found either in here or here. I'm typing now in one of those two channels. And we have a lot of helper videos, a lot of here, we can show videos that go through all of these processes in a really great way. Actually, Jeb Bush recorded a few videos for us, which we think were really useful and really helpful. They're time stamped kind of by task, and we are working with another legend in the community to help us put together a few more videos to be more helpful with discrete tasks, like just doing one task at a time. Oh, Nantucket, that sounds like a miserable experience. I'm sorry. Panda Bear Guy, thank you very much. And if you have questions, feel free to shoot us a note. Yeah, I am dropping alpha left and right. Nantucket, I'm sorry you had that experience. That is horrible. Had users who have sifted through like 5,000 moments to find what they want, and then we send them this platform or this link, which Veerman put together because he's awesome. Anyway, Okay, so hopefully that was all helpful. I'm going to spend a couple of quick minutes just going through a really fun update that our devs pushed out this week, which is the ability to save a filter view. So, and delete a filter view. So, one of the most common complaints or questions, or kind of both, we get from new users on Flowty is why the hell are there so many shitty listings in the marketplace? And so the answer is firstly, we do not moderate the marketplace. We view our role as a technology provider, not someone who says this is a good loan or this is a bad loan. That's completely up to our users to determine what they are comfortable funding, what they're comfortable lending against, and what they want to ask for loan wise. But having said that, we get that it's kind of annoying to come to the platform and see 14 loans that are completely unrealistic in the hopes that maybe the 15th one will be good. That's kind of an unpleasant experience. And so what you can do now, you've always been able to filter. And so let's say you want a minimum APR percent, a minimum rate that you get paid of 25%. And that's really important to you. You say, I'm not putting money on the line unless I get at least a 25% return. All of these now have an APR of greater than 25%, and it's sorted from highest to lowest right now. Great. Let's say I never ever want to see anything that's below a 25% APR. Now what I can do is click Save Filter View, a very nice subtle gray that doesn't impede on the UI, but is visible to the user. Nicely done by the team again. You click Save Filter View. Let's call it Nantucket, who's been a great contributor throughout this office hours. So we will honor Nantucket with a name. And now going forward, you can look at the default filter view, or if you just want to not deal with the crap and you want to just see what you like to see, you click Nantucket and it'll automatically save the filter you had. And this will be saved to your account. Every time you log in, this will be there. Um, and Nantucket, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it's something where we can support it on our platform eventually. We've got lots of to-dos, lots of roadmap items. So, but it's a pretty important part of the platform. I don't know. We can also talk to Veerman to see if we can help support him staying online more often. Yes, Apox. That is a fantastic comment. We very much believe that this would be helpful for NFL all day. Yeah, if you could throw up a tweet, we're trying to bother Dave and AJ and just the NFL all day account to let them know that this is actually something users would value. And I also just appreciate your excitement about this. We think that this is a part of this is the purpose of the promotion. We feel like not enough people know what you can do on Flowty. Not enough people know Flowty is around, and we have a lot to offer. Anyway, moving right along, we also added support for Flowverse socks. So Flowverse is a really cool platform. This is an NFT they released. There's 111 of them. We put out a cool thread about it. Trevor, if you don't mind, can you? Whatever, it's fine. I was going to say you can post in the Flowverse thread, but I don't want to put you to work like that too much. Okay. Now let's give away some merchandise. Duck Race Name Picker, the best website in history. Grasslow, do you have a list of everyone who's in here? Thank you, Mr. M. We appreciate that feedback. We work our tails off here to build a really cool platform, and I'm happy to hear you like it. Okay. All right, so I think Grasslow's working on just typing out the names for me, or maybe he sent it. He's already sent it. What a machine. What a machine. Okay. You don't see your name in here. It means you're not in the duck race. So this is, we're going to do a giveaway. Yes, K done. We're going to do a giveaway. Whoever wins this duck race will get to choose between a Flowty mug, hat or t-shirt. If you feel like you've won Floaty merch before, we can talk about something else instead, but we do like to spread the love with a little bit of Floaty merch. Okay, great. We're going to get this going because I know we are at time right now and want to be respectful of everyone's Thursday. Does anyone not see your name? Okay, great. Cool. And here's what we'll do. We like to do this as a little bit of fun. As a welcome to Floaty, Apox, you get to go in here twice. Sorry for picking favorites. I'm sure there are other people who are welcoming to Floaty. Just be happy for Apox. Don't be upset for yourself. Okay. Let's get going. We're going to make it a 30-second race. Okay, good luck, everyone. This is for a Floaty hat, mug, or shirt. If you win, please message Grasslow, who just put up a great GIF, whatever. Message him and he'll get you taken care of. Ready, set, go. Hayden in a great outfit with the early lead and the 12. Here we go. Kadon doesn't want the early lead. There's always a comeback. Doesn't want to be a Fed. Doctor Who is unreal at getting Floaty merch. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Doctor Who, the king of Floaty merch. Look at this. If you want to see how you did, Aydun came in second after a really strong start. Okay, cool. So, Grasso, if you don't mind, can you drop in the float one more time, and then we will wrap it up with that. So while Grasslow's doing that, everyone obviously feel free to jump off if you have to, but if anyone has any questions about anything we have. Doctor Who, you want me to rerun it? Ah, what a legend. Okay. Running it back. Doctor Who, just a legend of the community, already has a lot of merch. Watch Doctor Who's going to win again. All right. Race number 2 is on. WJF in the strawberry outfit. That's adorable. Who's coming? Angus Lawls making a strong push in the OG Duck outfit. Wow. Congratulations. And please do thank Doctor Who for giving another opportunity for another winner. So does anyone have any questions? Congratulations. The strawberry outfit's one of the better ducks I've seen. Any questions, any thoughts? Love the enthusiasm. Really appreciate you all taking the time here. And yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things for us is if people share the idea of Floaty and the existence of Floaty with their friends, that goes a long way for us. There's a lot of platforms out there vying for people's attention. We do think we bring something unique to the table and help the collector experience in a serious way. And so the more people that know about our platform, the better we can make the platform for you. And if you just like us. So I'll hang around for a little while in case anyone has any questions or thoughts or comments or jokes. But if anyone is pressed for time or just sick of hearing my voice, feel free to jump off at this point. Nantucket, to get rolls, you I don't know if I get that. Points? Is that what that means? Where do you go to get some rolls? Yeah, Grasslow will tell you. And you'll be able to see them in that channel. Yeah, get involved. Get involved, Nantucket. And for people who are still in here, in the Shill Your Loans channel, we do have a borrower who is looking to borrow against a Devin Booker, I believe it's a Series 3 hollow icon. And so if you're interested in a loan with that moment as collateral, feel free to engage with the borrower. They've expressed willingness to chat about terms, and it could be a good way to test out Flowty. Okay. Oof, bread rolls, Nantucket. Great, great. I thought you were being scandalous. I was like, this is a family-friendly platform. Is he scandalous? Nantucket's such a friendly name. Good place. They make Nantucket nectars there, I hope. Or maybe it's just a scam and they actually make them in some factory elsewhere. K done. All right. Who else has questions? And is anyone looking for people to team up with in the Floaty promotions? You can mention it here or go into the Floaty promotions. And I'm sure someone will be willing to help or to take the other side. Or honestly, grab a friend who isn't in the office hours, who doesn't know what Floaty is, and partner up with that friend. Help us, help you, help them. All one big happy family. I'm upset Austin's not here to see your Silicon Valley GIF. Austin, our CTO. So I enjoy Silicon Valley like a regular amount, but he just references it all the time, and I feel terrible because I get some of the references, but not all of them. Also, while we're here, I didn't realize I'm still sharing my screen. Look at this amazing detail. The ducks each are making an impact in the water, so you can see a little bit of splash, a little bit of wake around them. I have to applaud this platform. They do really well. Wow. Oh, no way. You can go premium? This is for a different website. Imagine going, or is this for this website? OnlineStopwatch.com. Did I go premium? I really enjoy the experience. The developer should get some reward. We'll think about it. Maybe a business expense. Maybe a business expense. I did not click it. I did not click it. All right. I'm not going to prompt for questions again, but I will. I'll keep my mouth shut unless anyone else has questions or thoughts. I'll be hanging around. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. Hope you enjoyed the session, and ask us if you're doing the promo and you have any questions. Feel free to fire away.